I got a present for you. Powerbomb City. Go ahead, Brooklyn, boo me. I want those boos. Bring them on. You're quiet. That's right, stay quiet.
Certain elements of wrestling games are harder than others, and this extends to unlocking trophies and achievements in the games themselves. Over the years, there have been some trophies and achievements that really have challenged players' abilities not to break the damn controller, but only the best players have been able to unlock them, and didn't have to shell out for a new controller.
I'm done! Controller.
But thanks to social media, players are quick to discuss tips and tricks on how to combat these difficult obstacles that players face, but even with the tricks, certain trophies are extremely challenging to even the most skilled players. Well, which ones were they? Well, join us now as Wrestlegamia looks at 10 of the hardest trophies and achievements to attain in WWE games. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when the newest video will be out. Number 10. WWE 2K19 Million Dollar Tower. AJ Styles' Million Dollar Tower was a challenge on 2K19 where players would play as AJ Styles and play 15 matches in total. All of these matches must be won in one go, and if you lose one match, you would have to start the entire challenge from scratch. The matches themselves had a 10-minute time limit, with the exception of the last match, which had a 15-minute time limit, and if you failed to beat your opponent in the allotted time, you were then forced to restart the entire challenge. Every match of the challenge is set to Legend difficulty, and your health doesn't regenerate after each match, meaning you have to avoid damage throughout all 15 matches.
2, 3, we did it! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Finally!
If you won the challenge, you would be entered into a draw to play AJ Styles and potentially win $1 million. This would eventually be won by Steven Benson, who was successful in beating AJ back in 2019.
Unmatched, unbeaten. They couldn't see me. I took them to Suplex City. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can stop me.
Number 9. WWE 2K16 Competent Manager. A Competent Manager is an achievement that players could achieve through the My Career mode of 2K16. It could be unlocked by obtaining a total of 935,000 virtual credits and purchasing 16 managers that were incorporated into the game. As players needed almost 1 million credits, this made the achievement an extremely difficult task for many players. Players would gain 1,250 VC after completing the tutorial, then players would earn 2,500 VC per match, no matter how good or bad they did in the match itself. Number 8. WWE 2K14 Lord of Darkness. To unlock the Lord of Darkness achievement in 2K14, players had to defeat 50 superstars in a single match of the popular Defend the Streak mode.
No! I'm losing the Razor Ramon! No! I lost the Razor Ramon!
If you recall, the Defend the Streak mode brought back the slobber knocker style match type that was beloved by so many in the SmackDown series. Players would play as The Undertaker and would face superstar after superstar until they reached 50 wins and unlocked the Lord of Darkness achievement, or if they lost, the streak would be over. Number 7. WWE 13 King of the World. Even the most talented WWE video game players struggle to achieve the King of the World achievement in WWE 13. Now, this could be achieved by the player accumulating 1,316,000 XP. For some perspective into how challenging this achievement was, players would get 3,000 XP for winning a match, meaning players would have to win 2,000 matches to unlock the achievement. I don't think it was worth it. Number 6. WWE 12 Master of the Brawl. The Master of the Brawl achievement in WWE 12 could be unlocked by knocking out opponents in every possible location backstage in a single session. Now, this can be achieved with the most easy difficult setting against a created superstar with poor stats. However, players must have the patience to undertake the challenge as it's highly time-consuming, and without a guide it would be incredibly challenging as there are over 40 spots. Additionally, if players play as WWE Hall of Famer Edge, they will be able to unlock a Thank You Edge achievement. Number 5. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Man of 1004 Holds. The Man of 1004 holds achievement in SVR 2011 could be achieved by the player performing, well, 1004 signatures or finishing moves in any mode of the game. A player's had most success in attaining this achievement by creating a custom wrestler and then setting the majority of their moves to signature moves, meaning that when they use the custom wrestler in a match, almost every move that they were using would be classed as a signature move, thus making the achievement, well, somewhat achievable. It's unknown whether you have to do this in one session or you can do it in multiple ones. Number 4, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 5 Hall of Famers. For the 5 Hall of Famers achievement in SVR09, players must win at least 6 different titles in the game. Once players have enough belts, the game will give you the option to defend the title. Defending a lower tier belt such as the Hardcore title and the Tables match 3 times will allow the player to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. To be honest, it's not the hardest, but just be prepared to bore yourself senseless. Number 3, WWE 2K16 I Am the Best. Now, in order to unlock this achievement, players must purchase a total of 31 skills totaling 1.4 million virtual credits. This is naturally very difficult and can take players an extremely long time to build enough credits to be able to unlock the trophy. Players reported at the time that the only way to truly unlock it was to not spend any of the virtual credits in the game on anything else and save them in order to unlock the trophy itself. What a massive grind. Number 2, WWE 2K18 Finish It With Truth. The Finish It With Truth achievement is unlocked in 2K18 by winning a standard 1v1 match under 60 seconds. Now the thing is, it doesn't sound so bad, but this is really difficult for even the most skilled players. One thing that helped was the ability to turn on the squash match setting and create a wrestler with incredibly low stats. Once players have done both of these things, they are then able to wrestle their created player with an extremely high-rated superstar such as Brock Lesnar or John Cena, and then potentially could then win a match in under 60 seconds. And number 1, WWE 2K20 Untouchable. The Untouchable trophy in the infamous 2K20 was without question the hardest trophy to obtain in the game. Players would be able to unlock the trophy by using Payback Fortified to deflect 1000 total damage in the match. A common tip to unlocking the difficult trophy is to assign Payback Fortified to any superstar and then let your opponent damage you in a match until the red payback meter is flashing. Players should then wait until right before your opponent is about to hit their finisher so you can deflect as much damage as possible. Doing this multiple times in a single match should eventually deflect enough damage to unlock the Untouchable trophy. Now you might guess that some of these trophies may seem easy to you, but to the casual player, maybe they'd be a lot harder. What was the hardest trophy that you ever earned in any WWE video game? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling video game content.